guys, RYZEN here. Today we're going to do another build video. I was pretty excited about this build. A couple of months ago I had spoken with RYZEN, letting them know that hey, I was going to do a black and white build based on some of their based on some of their products. So it's called the black and white build, and you can have a whole lot of Arctic white going on here. So I decided to use some Arctic products. Now this video isn't sponsored in any way by Arctic. I just like using their stuff because I think they make really good fans. They're pretty quiet, they're stylish, they're cool, I like them. So we're going to use quite a bit of their products so far as cooling the CPU, their fans, and other little stuff here and there. But it's just a little something I threw together today to present a video for you guys to maybe you enjoy it, maybe get some ideas. We're going to go over the parts list here in a second, so we're going to go ahead and switch to that. We're going to be using some really cool parts right over here. It's going to be Arctic themed, not so much Arctic themed, but more of a black and white build. So we're going to be using a Be Quiet Pure Base 500. No, it's not the DX. I had purchased this right before the DX came out, so I was like, buyer's remorse. But it's still going to be cool. It doesn't have the mesh front, but we'll make it work. So for the power supply, we're going to be using an EVGA 650. It's a little overkill for what we need, but it's just one I have laying around. For the motherboard, we're going to be using Asus Prime X570P. Of course, this is going to be an AMD build. It's pretty basic, but it has the color scheme that we're going for, which it has some white accents, hence it being a black and white themed build. So far as the Arctic products we're going to be using, we got some fans over here. We got a lot of their P12 PWM fans. These are actually white, so these aren't the black fans. These are going to be the white fans that we're going to be using, and then we're going to use that in conjunction with the Liquid Freezer 240 millimeter AIO. I've used their 120 millimeter before. Great, it's quiet, those fans are quiet, nice, does a good job of keeping everything cool. So far as the processor, we're going to use a RYZEN 3300X. So this is a 4-core 8-thread processor that has had its overclocking fame as of late. You can really turn these processors up and get things going. So we're going to be using that. So far as a boot drive, we're using a Kingston 120 gig M.2 SSD, and then for what we're going to store some games on, we're going to be using a Delta T-Force RGB just to add a little bit of color to the build. It's not going to be a whole lot, but we're just going to add some accents to it. And I've never used one of these before. It's pretty neat. I don't think it'll come out nice. So far as memory, we got a 3200 speed kit from Extreme OCPC. This is really good kit. This is a really good kit, and the reason why is they overclock like a champ. So even though it's rated at 32, I am pretty sure that I can push this to 3600 megahertz no problem and overcome any hurdles we might have with the Ryzen processor. And then for some more white accents, we have some sleeve cables from Asia Horse. They make really good, inexpensive sleeve cables. So if you've ever worried about using them before, they are okay. I've used them in a couple of builds. I've never had any issues. And it's hiding back here, but we're going to be using a X570. Oh God, we're going to be using a 5700 XT Asus Strix card. I know it's a little mismatched since we're using just a regular 4-core 8-thread processor. Can anybody say CPU bottleneck products? This is not a sponsored product spot. I just actually really enjoy using their products and decided to do an Arctic theme. So that's why I'm using Arctic products. Haha, correlation. So sit back, relax. It's going to be a pretty cool montage going on. And hopefully on another video, we're going to go ahead and put it through its paces, run it through a suite of games and see how good actually all these parts mesh well together and what kind of gaming performance we can get out of it. So sit back, relax, enjoy the video. It's going to be cool. It's going to be awesome. Y'all are going to really like it when it's all done. See you on the next one.